Like, do you feel like you turned down anything? You like, dang, I probably could have did that or should have did that?
Recently, a homie from Three Strikes, that movie, right? So for Three Strikes, I had got offered Three Strikes.
Before Brian Hooks?
Yeah, so I got offered Three Strikes too. And he said, yo, we gonna do part 2. And I jumped in there. I was like, oh yeah, because I was supposed to be in the original. That would be super cool. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that in the comments. And everybody was like, oh yeah, right, Kel. What was you to do? Good burger. And I'm like, okay. And he was amazing in it.
Yo, Brian,
he should have got it.
Oh yeah.
Brian,
that's a hood classic.
What's another one? Save the Last Dance. That was another one.
Come on now, that's
Yeah,
dancing, baby. How you doing?
What's his name? What's the three-name actor? What's his name?
Sean Patrick.
Sean Patrick.
Paul, Michael.
No, so it's like Sean
Paul, Michael,
Patrick.
James.
Sean Patrick Thomas.
So why did you turn down Say the Last Dance?
It's a wild story.
Okay. All right. We don't gotta. All right.
All right, tell me when you're ready, Jay.
Come on.
Oh.
Been attacked by the fight.
Get off of me.
Get off of me. Y'all know I'm little. I'm good. I'm ready.
All right,
That's staying in there. The fight for the mic.
What up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Killin' It, man. I am one of your hosts. I go by that name, BT Kingsley.
London Brown.
Justin Hires.
And
Come on.
look at us, man.
Come on, man.
Another amazing episode set up for you today. I am beyond excited, man. This dude is my friend. I have toured with this brother. I have admired him from afar before I knew him. Legend. I said what I said. Argue with your mama.
Who?
Good burger.
Well, who you gonna argue with who?
All that. As they argue with their mama,
With their
man.
mama.
Don't argue
Okay.
with me. Don't argue with me.
No.
So much to talk about. I'm very, very excited. We are very, very excited. Y'all make some noise right now for Kel Mitchell.
Come on, Kel.
Oh,
Come on. Full hairline.
Full hairline. Living legend,
Come
man.
on.
Yeah, man. Word
Kel,
up.
you a living legend. Do you
Thank
know
you,
that?
brother. I
You know
appreciate that.
Man, Kel a
I
living legend.
appreciate
I told my wife don't get excited about nobody. I said, we gonna have Kel on the show. She was like, Kel. I said, I'm
Need you to relax.
Man, you can calm the hell down. What the hell you think going on around here? But yes, Kel will be on the podcast.
Kel will be here.
Let's go.
Shout out to Kel,
Happy
man.
to be here, man.
Yeah,
y'all
man.
know y'all
Let me-
family, man.
Let me explain my connection also with Kel, man. Kel and I are part of an organization called NCRF, National College Resource Foundation.
Okay.
And in addition to the influence that he has had with the TV stuff, putting the energy and the money behind the influence, my guy, man, puts his money into making sure that young people as well as myself get into HBCUs, man. And that's important because, again, he's from Chicago.
Chi-Town, baby.
Come on, Chi-Town.
Let's go. Come
And as opposed to just being a face of influence, putting the money behind what he's about. And I'm proud because I was able to meet him through that organization.
Yeah.
And my bro is, man, I want to tell you, the young people, they get excited quoting his movie quotables. But helping young people get into college, man, that's important, man. So I want to say a major shout. Let me just
Come on, man.
man, shout out to Kel, man, to make sure helping young people.
Yeah, how'd you get involved with that?
Well, shout out to the founder, Teresa Price.
Yeah.
She's been doing amazing things within the community for years. The Black College Expo is where they give scholarships on the spot. You know what I mean?
On the spot.
Wow. And then they also tons of resources and information of, how to get in college, what you need to have, and I just saw her heart for every student and every family. I mean, some of the kids that she helps, they're the first ones to go to college in their family. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
And so the opportunities that she provides is just super amazing, man. And she's been doing it for years. My wife went to one of the college expos a long time ago when she was young. Yeah.
Dope.
And so we were doing the back house party, which was in Compton, California. So I was giving back. So I saw, remember the jerk movement?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
So during the jerk movement, everybody was online. It was on YouTube, and they was doing, jerking and stuff like that with the dance. But then I was like, yo, they need a platform to dance. And so we got like a place for them to come, and we shot it like a TV show. And it was like once a month, everybody come through and they dance battle, they get some money.
Oh,
it was
wow.
super cool, right?
Wait, was that the basis of the TV show?
No, that was I was on a show called Dance 360.
Ooh, I love that
dance
show.
Classic.
Man, we watched that in college.
Come on,
They
man.
come home from school, from class, in the dorm.
Tag your man.
Tag your head. Head to head. Didn't they say head to head or something?
Head to head. That's what you go to the same time.
Woo, what, man?
And we wanted,
Love that show.
and I was like, because I come from dance culture,
Yeah.
I danced in Chicago too as well. And so I was just like, yo, let me do this in Los Angeles for the community. And it was just a live show. And I mean, we went from, I want to say the first one, it was like maybe 40 kids. And then it ended up to being like 500 kids.
Wow.
Like coming in and out, like Storm DeBarge. She used to be there. Shout out to Storm. We were so proud of her. And just amazing artists that would perform that we were doing that. And while we were doing that, I also met Teresa Price as well through that process. And yeah, man. And I started just hosting the College Expo step shows, doing that. And then also being an ambassador for National College
When
Research
explain
Foundation.
as an ambassador, let me explain.
Yeah.
What's dope about this organization? A shout out to Dr. Teresa Price.
Yes.
Basically, for you guys, because I'm a part of it as well, but for you guys, for Justin and BT, we are ambassadors for an organization that helps students get into black colleges.
HBCUs.
I graduated from one too. Clark
Come on,
Atlanta.
come on, man! Shout out, come on,
And I
man!
went to a couple of parties at a few.
Hey,
Shout out Perryview, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you was there.
So what's dope about that is just
Come on.
is Kel being an ambassador, meaning we don't get paid to do this. It's just my brother showing up and his influence and his finances being able to just say, hey, yo, I want to give financially to help students get into the HBCUs. So we get, like I said, we give scholarships on the spot. So sometimes it might be just the move in fees.
And you need that.
Yeah.
You need that, baby.
All those. Shout out to Yo-Yo. Shout out to Da Vinci. Shout out to Dr. Teresa Price.
The whole fam. Yeah.
The whole fam, man. So,
Yeah.
man, it's dope that, and what I will say is that for you, knowing you, like, we was talking about this the other day outside in the alley when we was leaving another interview, how nostalgic that is. Like, people really, kids have grown up with you and understand your whole, they've been following you.
Yeah.
Which is dope, man.
So, on that note, we got to talk about this journey.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I want to start all that. I want to start on all that.
All that.
Yeah.
So, when this conversation of these sketch shows come up, I feel like it's left out of the conversation way too often. To see this much talent and especially coming from this age group, it was never duplicated. What was that journey like, being on that show at that age, building out this what ended up being this iconic status?
Yeah.
But when you in the mix, you just working and excited and like,
bro. I mean, we first have to start on the south side of Chicago. You know what I mean? That's where it started at. I wasn't one of those like star kids, like the kids like my parents were like, oh, I'm trying to get you on TV type of vibe. It was more of like, I want a positive outlet for you. Because my mom, she's retired right now, but retired teacher. My dad's a retired psychologist. So education was very important to them. You know what I mean? So that was very important. And so their whole thing is idle mind is the devil's workshop. So you got to be doing something. So I did everything, man. I did karate, music, everything. They were trying to figure out what would stick. Because I had friends on the up and up, but then I also had friends that weren't. You know what I mean? So that right. So the whole thing was like, look, which way you gonna go? So acting was the one that just like really hit. It was a community theater called ETA, Creative Arts Foundation, in Chicago on the South Side. And I went there. We used to go see plays there. I went there and I was like, yo, this is what I need to be doing. Like I did like a summer course and I started doing theater and I did plays there. And then I started doing plays in downtown Chicago, like Victory Gardens, Goodman Theater, stuff like that. Got an agent, right? Started going on different auditions. Then a nationwide search came along. as far as like for all that. And this was like, you know, it's not like now. This was like American Idol, like they was going from city to city to city looking for the funniest kids. You know what I mean? Now, at this time, I had been acting for a while already in theater, you know, known and doing that. And so, like, when this came along, it was like, all right, bet, this is going to be crazy. But I was also in high school at this point. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So I was in high school at this point, and, you know, I was testing all this stuff like that. And I remember I was going to audition, and my pops, he knows Chicago, you know what I mean? So he was like, I'll take you to audition. Don't even worry about it. I'll get you there. Hey, you going to be there on time. I know all the back roads and all that stuff like that.
Yeah.
We was late. Got there late. Ended up getting there late, man. And I remember getting in there, and they was packing up. They was packing up the boxes like, pop, pop, pop. I was like, oh, yo,
It was
definitely,
done.
they was done. I was like, I'm definitely not getting this.
Y'all was
right?
late.
Yeah, we was late.
Yeah.
We was late. And
Negro
so,
late.
and I had tests on mine and all this stuff like that. But I got in there, and they said a monologue, and we want you to do impersonations. So I was like, all right, bet. So I got in there, and I never forget my monologue. But when I was in there, I forgot my monologue, right? Because I had my teachers, all that stuff on mine.
Yeah.
And they was
Do
like,
it now.
Yeah, and I was like, oh shoot. They was like, hey yo, you want to walk outside? Take a second, come back in. I was like, bet. Went outside, took a second, came back in. It was like, let's start with the impersonations first. So I was like, bet. They thought that I was gonna be doing impersonations of people on TV that I saw,
Right.
and you know, comedians that were legends at that time.
Yeah.
Nah, I was like, I'm doing people I seen on the L in Chicago.
Right.
I'm doing my teachers.
Right.
Everything was birthed in there.
Personal.
Like my Coach Cretin was birthed in there, and everybody was birthed in there because I did all these different voices that were like original to them, and they falling on the floor. Right? It was just like, and it was just like a cool moment because I'm
How
like,
old
this
were
is
you
the,
at this point?
At this point, I was like, I want to say 14.
Wow.
Might have been like 14,
Wow.
14,
Amazing.
by the turn 15 because I was like sophomore.
Locked in.
I was
Okay.
sophomore in high school. And so I did that.
Hold on,
And-
real quick. Do you
yeah.
remember what you said as Ed or what you said as Coach Cretin in that audition?
I know it was something with, as far as Ed, because we used to watch like Saved by the Bell and all them shows, and we just imagining like
Shout
if
out
they
to Zach Morris.
Yeah.
We all know Zach Morris. Okay, go ahead. Go
and
ahead.
imagining if they were like in Chicago, you know what I mean? Like, well, what are you doing? Yeah, on Lakeshore Drive. Well, like I was just talking like
Yeah.
a surfer dude in the hood.
Yeah.
You know what I
Okay.
mean? And then when I was doing all the old folks, like the uncles and stuff like that, like, you know, maybe it's a Clavis, like, oh yeah, kick it. That was just like my uncles. You know what I mean? I was like, what you done about that, boy? You better go in here and that shit up, boy. What you done about that? Like I was do all the what, and I was just hitting it. And I had a coach in high school that was really, really mean. And he used to be like, shut your butt up. Can you sit down about what you talking about? Yeah! You know, Coach Creek. So doing all these different like voices back to back to back. Then they were like, do the monologue, kill the monologue. A week went by, you know how that go. You know what I mean? I'm like,
Waiting.
I'm like, okay, back to
Regular
Chicago,
life.
high school, go to college, do theater. You know what I'm saying? Do my thing. I was chilling.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But then we got the phone call. My mom was like, I remember it was a night. She got the call. She's like, what? What now? Los Angeles? We got to do what? And it was the next round of auditions.
Oh, wow.
And we had to fly to L.A. And when we flew to L.A., you talking about every funny kid from everywhere. You know what I mean? North Carolina, New York, you know what I'm saying? All over the place. And they was coming with it, but got in that joint. You know what I mean? Just battle it all out. And yeah, man. Yeah.
Amazing.
Then I want to go into the
Yeah.
origin story. I know
Yeah.
you're probably
Come on.
tired of this.
God.
I know you're tired of it.
Yeah, come
but our platform, we need
yes.
to hear that origin story of you
platform.
linking up with Kenan.
Okay, so how that started was, for some reason, when we did the pilot, they staggered everybody coming to the lobby to meet everybody at the, right? So it was kind of like we were at the Peabody Hotel in Florida. And if you ever been in Peabody Hotel in Orlando, it was like the elevator comes right in the middle of the lobby, and it's a bunch of ducks that just be going around there. I don't know if it's still there, but that's what happened. So they staggered our call time, so everybody would come out. So I would just be looking at the elevator like, okay, I ain't gonna hang with that kid. Don't really like that kid. Okay, I don't know, maybe. And then so then Kenan comes down, and he had just did Mighty Ducks. So he come out,
wow, yeah.
and he on the skates. And he got the Mighty Ducks jacket and all that stuff like that.
Off the elevator.
Off the elevator. Like it's like,
in
I'm a
skates.
star. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Type of
Doing
thing.
the knuckle puck or whatever.
And I was like, okay, I'm gonna hang with that kid. I hadn't even seen the movie yet, but I was just like, oh, this kid is hilarious. You know what I mean? And we was black. We was 2 black kids.
Yeah.
And so it was relatable.
Simple.
And then,
right to the point.
yeah, and our moms are real cool, about the same size, cool, and they enjoy each other. He's from Atlanta. You know what I mean? So it was like similar lifestyles as far as like how we grew up. And how the show started, as far as like, you know, like Kenan Kel, that's what you mean? Like how that...
Well, no, I just
I
want to know how y'all just met in the first place.
Yeah, well, that was the first meet.
Okay.
That was the first meet. And then after that, it was kind of like, you just see this moment. I mean, as far as what the producers were doing, I saw what they were doing. You know, as far as like the writing and seeing like which kid works better in which sketch together, which one is gonna have their own sketches. You know what I mean? Like, cause you're just trying to see like, well, you know, who are we writing for? What could this work for? And they put me and Kenan together because I had already had my characters that I was doing and killing with, and then he had his characters. But then they decided, okay, let's put them together in one. And they put Mavis and Clavis. They put us in that. And when we introduced TLC. And we did the old man, and he had old man, I had old man, and we was back and forth, and everybody kind of saw it. Like it was like slow motion. Like we was hitting every joke and ad-libbing and improv.
Right.
Like writing those like seats that you see on all that with the kids when we was doing that. And everybody was just like, hey, yo. Then from there, we just kept.
How did that feel for you? The fact that you got the chemistry just kind of connected the way that it did. How did it feel with you at that age? Did you feel there was something special? Or were you just like, hey, I'm just working? How did that feel?
I mean, we knew this was something special to
at that age
to grab a hold of. I mean, just the show in general. You know what I mean? You're seeing musical guests that, you know, you're talking about just 4 months before this happened. I'm walking down the street in my Walkman listening to TLC, and now they're sitting here doing the theme song, and I'm introducing them. You know what I mean? So you gotta realize, you know what I mean? You gotta realize, like, oh man, this is a special moment. And then being in theater and acting, it's those moments of like, you know, when you get a scene partner or a person that you're acting with in the cast, and it's those moments like I got the homies that I remember where like we would kill on stage. It was that same type of feel. And it was, you know what I'm saying?
You know what's beautiful about it? It's like for y'all to be 2 young black kids on this show and to be able to embrace it and let everything beautiful come out of it, as opposed to infighting. But like this could have went another way. It could have been competitive and he's trying to take my shot. It's like, but no. 2 good actors, 2 hilarious people were bouncing off each other. You lob for me, I lob for you. It's like
hold on, I don't mean to cut in, but that is something I wanted to ask is during that audition process.
Okay.
You didn't see him as competition? Was there any type of like, you don't think they go hire 2 black dudes.
Right.
You couldn't possibly think that.
Now, here's the thing, how this happened. When we had the second round of auditions, because we all auditioned our own cities, and then we had the second round of auditions, the only person that I saw at the LA audition was Lori Beth.
Oh, wow.
I saw Lori Beth because it was this huge line, and everybody was just going in and doing their thing. And Kenan was like last picked. He was the last one. And so like he went in and met with producers, and he thought he already had the role.
Yeah, he coming off Mighty Ducks.
Coming off of Mighty Ducks.
Right.
And so he did that. So then they did have him audition, and he ended up getting it. So I really did not meet dude until actually at the hotel, at the Peabody Hotel.
Got it.
When everybody was like, okay, now we're about to all go to set, and you meeting everybody for the first time, all these kids. So it was like really for all of us, it was a big surprise. The only person that I knew was Josh Server, because we grew up in Chicago together.
Got it.
Not in the same hood. He was on the other side. He was on the other side.
All right, my bad. Go ahead.
No. What up, man? It's your boy BT Kingsley, man. Killin the Pod is here. Been a great time, man. Subscribe to the page. You here? Press that button. That's great. So, and now the reason you get it is comparative to any of the other shows that existed is because of the not only what's created on the show, but it's the spinoffs.
Yeah.
Because Good Burger, Kenan Kel, all these things that happen from that show, that transition industry wise has to be crazy. Because Kenan and Kel is after all that.
Yeah, exactly.
So how is that conversation? How are we? How is like that transition from leaving this iconic show and doing this?
Man, it was crazy. So this is how it started. All that is taken off. Like it's killing. Every artist wants to be on the show. I think for every music artist, it was kind of like Soul Train at the time. And then, of course, Saturday Night Live, Living Color, all some of that. But then it was us, and we had everybody like Usher right in the beginning when he started, everybody. And what was crazy about it was that the show was killing, Good Burger was killing all the characters. And then you would go on hiatus every season. One hiatus, they was like, hey, yo, you and Kenan, y'all stay here. I'll never forget this. We got a meeting, and they took our parents, and we were all in the meeting. It was just me and Kenan, and they were like, "You gonna stay here?" And we were like, "Oh shoot, we in trouble," because we was the troublemakers on the set. Like we was always doing something on set, so we thought like, "Oh shoot, we did something. We in trouble," and because they closed the door. Hey, and so when they told us, they was like, "Hey, look, you're gonna have your own show." And it's gonna be like, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Martin, and you get to play yourselves.
Scripted,
play yourselves. And so we had that meeting. And they were like, but you can't tell nobody. They was like, don't tell the cast members.
How long did you have to hold that information?
Man, through the whole hiatus.
Wow.
Yeah, because it was almost like...
How many months?
It was like, I want to say 3.
Wow.
Like 3 months.
Yeah.
And we had to hold that. But, it was easy because they all went home to their other, cities, and we just stayed. And then we did...
And there wasn't no social media back then.
Nothing.
That's true.
So
that helps.
When you ain't used to see your friends during the summertime, you just ain't see them.
You just ain't see them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And which made it definitely easy. And we shot that. And that was just like... Because, I grew up. I love the Martin and, and all those shows. And so it was like kind of cool to like be ourselves and play those characters. And then it became a thing where... Because Kim Bass was the creator of that show, who's also the creator of Sister Sister. Mm-hmm. So you can kind of see the parallels like when you start checking it out. And I want to shout out that brother because a lot of times they talk about the other producers, but it's like, y'all, man, it was African-American brother that created Kenan Kel, so give him his props. Right. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So
his name Kim, huh?
Kim Bass.
I always thought it was a female.
Yeah, right. When you see it at the end, and you say Kim Bass, man.
Shout out to Kim Bass.
That's
Kim
two.
Bass.
But that's 2 huge hits. Did Kim do Smart Guy also?
I don't know if he did Smart Guy.
Okay, but even if not, you established Smart Guy.
Yeah,
because Sister.
That's a spinoff.
Right. Oh
yeah, man.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Spinning off from there, it was crazy because at some point, then it was like we were doing all that Kenan Kel, just back to back to back to back. You know what I mean? And it was cool. Like we were out there in Florida just killing it.
How did the other cast feel after they found out?
That's a good question. That was really good. That was a good one right there. Really I ain't thinking that one.
I mean, and to go, like, even still, bro, like, to go back, because I know you were like, no competition and things like that. I mean, it was, you're talking about all these funny kids, and it's like, when we had table reads, that's when the producers was kind of looking like, in the beginning. And so they if you didn't kill it in the table reading, they would switch it and say such and such is playing this character. You're not playing this character in the first season. So it was a lot of like, like they were playing chess, and it was like a lot of people like, oh man, I ain't get the character. Oh man, Kel got it, Kenan got it. You know what I mean?
So
it was crazy.
I don't think I'm perceiving it as in no competition. I'm saying this you take these kind of situations.
Yeah.
You take a bunch of talented kids, artists, creatives. You put them all in the space.
Right.
Okay, boom. There's gonna be some connectivity and some synergy between certain people, and there's gonna be some more competitive energy, right?
Yeah.
The fact that y'all found the synergy as the 2 black kids on the show, you know what I mean? That's what's wow. And the machine also was like, I mean, they kind of it's kind of obvious. They got this thing, you know what I mean? No diss to anybody else on the show.
Of course
but
not.
Kenan Kel is Kenan Kel. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it was like, and you are your own entity, and and Kenan is his own entity. So it was like, that's beautiful, bro. That's like, and it's rare.
And shout out to the entire cast. Like, we're all still cool right now.
Dope.
And then like, because even Lori Beth, I remember in the beginning, I had vital information. That was supposed to be mine. And then she ended up getting vital information, which is like great, because because you cannot see it without Lori Beth, bro. Like, Lori, that is her sketch, like straight up and down. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I wanted to know, when you was doing all that in Kenan and Kel, was there ever a point where you like took it for granted? Like, didn't really understand the magnitude of being on 2 shows like that at such a young age?
I think it's like it was such like a dream. You know what I mean? Like to be that young and it move. Like, cause you're talking about like first I'm south side of Chicago. I'm doing theater as a positive outlet. And then I started modeling, so I tell people I'm model first.
I did too. I kind of did too. Like kids clothes and stuff like that. Yeah, I did too.
Because my first gig, my first modeling gig, which it was Captain Crunch. I was on the back of the Captain Crunch Berries box, which is dope. So I was on the back of that joint, and so that
counts. That counts.
And then acting, you know what I mean, and then acting as well, and then having this show to take off. It wasn't like, oh, you got on a TV show and it did and then it was like, no, this is a TV show and it's
like you're on fire
out of here,
right?
And it's like it's out of here, and it's like, and then to have another show right after that also take off. So it was like all of us. I mean, we still talk about this today. We were just kind of going on the ride, like, man, this is crazy. But my thing was, which always is to be 110. You know what I mean? To give my all within my characters and whatever I was doing, and to give my all. And within doing that, I think it was, you start to, how can I explain it, where I was just super focused on like, this is going to be funny. And Mom Dukes was like, hey, we can go back home. You know what I'm saying? At any point, you got crazy, we can go back home. You don't like it here, you can go back home. You know what I'm saying? Right. It was always the thought of like, dang, we go back home. So let me make sure I snap.
Where does come from, bro? Like you from Chicago?
Yeah.
You grow up and you're going to school. Where does the entertainment bug? When does that happen? When did you say, oh, you know what? I think I want to do this. I want to do this artistic thing. Where does that come from?
So I was a bit of a class clown. So I did a lot of that in class, and I got in trouble a lot because of the fact that I wanted to perform in class. And then what happened was that I started performing in church. I was always loud, rambunctious, have a lot of energy. But I think when my parents really saw it was that we were in D.C. and I did Michael Jackson on stage in D.C. Like it was a band.
Why?
It was just a band. They was just like, a band was like, and they were like, that little kid right there, come on the stage. And I just got up there and killed it. And they was like, yo.
What did you do? You sing, you dance?
Man, I was doing all the dance moves, every Michael dance move I could possibly do. Yeah. I just did it.
How they call you up?
They were like, hey, right now. Come on up. Hey. I do that.
Little makeshift kiddos.
And they just was like, I mean, my older sister was like, man, Kel just, wow, like I was fearless, like all the time, just performing for everybody. And that didn't like go like spark in their head yet. It was just like, yeah, wow, he just wow. And now the one where then that from there to that was when I played MC Hammer. Now we had a play at school where it was like they were like, we want to do like,
how old are you?
A Black History Month.
How old are you, Kel?
I'm in 8th grade.
Okay,
so this is my 8th grade. So they're like, we want to do a Black History Month thing. These are the teachers, and so they put every black person in this thing, and they were like, y'all gonna play everybody, right? So I was Martin Luther King and MC Hammer in the same thing. Right? So I'm Martin Luther King, and it was something like the teacher had put together where I get on the phone and tell the kids the dream. So I get on the phone and I did the whole speech, Martin Luther King speech, right?
On the phone.
And then later, it was like this whole thing, and then at the end, it was like Hammer, because that was I was killing around that time,
right?
And it was too legit to quit. And I was the kid that was rambunctious, always getting in trouble at the school. So the teachers was already like, we don't know, we won't kill the dude too legit to quit. And and they said it was a Christian school, right? So it was a whole thing of like, the MC Hammer got the pumps. You know what I mean? He got the pumps. So if I'm gonna do it, I gotta do it all out, right? So I had, I want to say 10 girls, all the girls, because some of the girls didn't know what they were gonna do in the play.
Wait. You got the girl that backup dancers.
Yes. Because Hammer had like 10 to 15 people. He had Bones and everybody. So I put everybody behind me. I was like, and they learned the dance moves. You probably heard me talk about this on my set before. But we all did that and on stage, and I'm doing it, and I got the girls behind me, and I did the pumps. On the stage, I got in trouble. and the teachers was like, hey, yo, you can't do too legit for the family tonight, for the family show. And I was like, no, I want to do it for the family show. And so I had to go talk to the teachers in the teachers lounge and apologize and change the move and all that stuff like that. But when I did it though, bro, that's when everybody saw, because I really thought I was hammering. I had the parts in my hair, I had the sunglasses, I did full commitment, and they were like, okay, this kid got it. And then they started putting me in the plays at the theater, and I started doing that. Yeah.
Okay, so this is we're sheesh. I'm in rhythm, but there's two things, and I'll not let these things get skipped over.
Okay.
Hammer.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
Okay.
What is your relationship with music? Because two things that I know for sure. One, you dropped music not too long ago.
Not too long ago.
You dropped music like 2 years ago.
Come on, Kel. Come on, Kel.
We gonna talk doing my thing because
let's go, bro.
Because I'm an immature fan. I'm like, and this is a moment, the black and white video.
Yeah,
you're doing my thing. Like, yeah, this is a huge moment.
Yeah.
How does that come? How does that happen? How does doing my thing happen?
Okay. So how to watch me do my thing happen?
Yeah. I want to know your relationship with music, and I want to know doing my thing.
Okay. And doing my thing. Well, relationship with music, that was first, bro. Like, my parents played everything. They went to the Parliament, and we grew up in Chicago. So, we loved every type of music, jazz, hip hop, I heard it all. You know what I mean? Sounds of Blackness, everything. Yeah. And around that time when I was a kid, you talking about 91, 92, 93, that was another Bad Creation. That was Crisscross. That was all that. So I was dressed like all them kids, you know what I mean? And my older sister, she looked like Salt and Pepper and all of them. Like, she would dress and all the stuff and was super cool. All her friends were cool. They knew every dance move, and they would have basement parties at my house.
How much older is she than you?
My sister is 6 years older than me.
Okay, gotcha.
And so she used to have, so she's big sis for real. And she used to have parties, and all the high school kids would come over, and they doing all the dance moves, and then I'd be at the top of the stairs like, trying to learn to come down in my pajamas, and then I'm doing it too. Yeah, and doing the moves, you know what I mean? And so definitely into that. Love music, love to dance. And so dance is very big in my household. And when I was in theater, I learned everything. Catherine Dunham technique as far as African dance, jazz, hip hop, tap. I did it all. You know what I mean? Gregory Hines, I loved all those guys. And so when the opportunity came up, let me go back. Music, because I'm also a B-boy. So shout out to Mortal Masters of Crowline. Like, we did I did the spray and all that stuff.
Graffiti and all of that.
All the graffiti,
breakdancing,
DJing, we did it all. We had a whole crew. And we created the group Aftermath, which was like our group. Shout out to the Dwight and Fred, my homies.
This was before or after Dr. Dre?
This is before. Okay, now let me tell you that story.
Yeah.
This is before Dr. Dre.
Okay.
We had the name first. And it's documented that we had the name first. But what ended up happening was, in my mind at the time, because when he was on, I was on TV, right?
Yeah.
And so my time, we were trying to get on at that time. And I was like, man, I can't do that. That's Dre. And then trying to get on. And then so I was like, man, we're going to switch the name. And we changed our name to Aftermath, which was M-A-F-T. And then we try to make it deep. Minds after future thought. And we try to make it deep. Now, being a businessman, I'm thinking about something like, oh my God, I could have. Well, I could have held it. Then
make them buy it from you.
Yeah, make them buy it from me. Like, being a businessman, this is what you do. That's how you really kill it. But hey, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, man. So to go back, definitely into music. Hip hop was my thing. Battling, breakdancing. Ride a train and doing all the things, you know what I mean? And so when Watch Me Do My Thing came along, they already knew that I was, rapping and I had a crew. They already knew that. And we performed on the first season of all that too, as well. Right. And so when we performed, and that's been viral on that too, because of stuff I was talking.
I remember seeing that episode. I was like, he rapped too? He rapped too?
Everything. Yeah. You lived out like every creative's kids' dreams. You lived them out in front of us, and we all rooted for you.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you was also a class player, it was like, yeah, man, like, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Like, because you look at it like
they did used to call me Kel when I was in school.
Come on,
somebody.
Yeah,
Let's
straight
go.
Up.
Man, you look at Kid and Play. Like, these were the guys I was looking up to. Kid Play, MC Hammer, they would go from making, hip hop songs to making movies. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So I was like, oh, okay, well, let's do it too. I can do the same thing. And I was doing that at the time. And when Watch Me Do My Thing came along, I remember Ed was taking over. And let me explain this, because a lot of people, because it's a long history of like my journey on TV. And so people mix up Watch Me Do My Thing with Good Burger, the movie. It is not part of Good Burger, the movie.
It's not on the soundtrack.
No, it's not part of that. This was on the All That and More soundtrack, which was like our first and second season of All That, right? So this was at the beginning of all that. So you had Aaliyah on there, you had Brandy on the album, and then they had the title song, which was Watch Me Do My Thing. And that's what it was. They had the title song in there. And so we ended up on the Billboard charts, and they were like, yo, you gonna do a record with Immature? I'm like, what? Immature was the dopest band that was out at that time, kid band. They was selling out arenas. And I remember I was like, yo, I was so excited. I was writing the rap. I was writing it.
So you knew at the inception of the song that you was going to be on it?
Yeah, I knew I was going to be on it. Yeah, so here it goes. So it was Chris Stokes and Immature. They had already been on the show. Yeah. And so it was kind of like, they were like, yo, you come work. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be crazy. So then one of the producers was like, all right, I'm going to pick you up, take you over there, take you to the studio. Bet. He was like, just write the record. Here's the beat. So I heard the beat, and I'm like, I'm used to this. This is what we was doing all the time anyway. So I'm writing the rhyme, I'm going hard, I'm writing. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be crazy. I'm in the car. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. We coming out, we driving down Hollywood Boulevard, going down there, and it's like, we get to the studio, bro, and they're like, yeah, you got to do it as Ed. And I'm like,
her record scratch.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I gotta rap as Ed? And they was like, yeah, you gotta rap as Ed. I was like, man, Ed gonna be spitting then. Ed gonna be spitting. So I went and fixed it up a little bit, and it was the craziest moment though, bro, because like I said, being in the shot, and then now it's like this is second season and all that, and it's like it's crazy because now I'm rapping and I'm in the booth, and it's really like you see the booth is open and you just see Immature, and they back there like they got the hair. The hair is long. And they listen.
Wait, how they got the hair?
You see Romeo with the blonde hair. He over there, and it was crazy. And I remember Marcus threw in a line because he said he loved the way Ed said, because they were fans of All That. So he was like, I love when Ed was like, "Coo-coo-coo-choo," and like a rhyme. He's like, can you throw that in somehow? And I'm not gonna tell him no. You know what I mean? I was like, this they record.
They're the group at the time. They're the guys.
Yeah, so I was like, so Ed was like, "Coo-coo-coo-choo, what you want to do?" And I just made it work. And then the eruption of them on the side. But the record took off, man, and I toured with them a little bit, like going around with.
And you got to do it live?
Oh yeah, I got to do it live.
Nice, I know. Nice.
And we performed on Soul Train with it. You know what I mean? Wow. That was crazy. We performed on the Sprite Night. Remember Sprite Night?
Yeah.
We did Sprite Night. We did a whole bunch of places. But what was cool was that, shout out to Dave Scott, rest in peace. Dave Scott.
Dance choreographer,
right?
Yeah, choreographed us in Stomp the Yard, the movie.
Shout out to Dave Scott.
Hey, man. I had 2 lines in the movie. See, I'm standing behind Neo the whole movie.
It's crazy how it connects, bro.
Straight up.
Dave is as you know, amazing.
Amazing.
And
absolutely.
when he choreographed the music video, because that was big for me too.
The music videos,
because these cats, they like Michael Jackson and all that. They getting all the moves. Dave got them going, right? And I remember Millennium Dance Studio. Yeah. I met with him first before the guys got there, and he was just like, "I'm gonna teach you the moves anyway, because I think I might put you in the music video, and you gonna be dancing." Obviously, that didn't happen. Right. But I ended up learning the entire choreography for it because they didn't know if they wanted Ed to get down up in there.
But you still, but knowing that probably is why you are so in sync on the video, because you already know where y'all finna be. I know it live. I know exactly what y'all finna hit right, and the beat drop there. You gonna do that move right there. Like you already know everything. So okay, Watch Me Do My Thing happens. Now years later, what brings you back to music?
What brought me back to music, man?
Bless Mode.
For Bless Mode. So I feel like music is like it's the pulse, man. It's like, if you want to get really deep, you know what I'm saying? Right. Like, when you worship our Heavenly Father and all this different things, like the way music makes you feel. You know what I mean? It's beautiful. So for me, it was around the pandemic. Right, like around the pandemic, I was doing Bless Mode. I wrote Bless Mode, and I was like, I want to do a devotional book. And I want people to be able to tap in with our Heavenly Father and then have a Bible verse, hear a story about me and how it connects with the Bible verse. And then afterwards, I have them do something. So within that, they could do some burpees or work out or something like that, or forgive somebody, you know. And so I called it bless mode because, you know, when you get ready, you get in a certain mode. You know what I mean? So the whole thing is, are you ready spiritually, though? So get in bless mode, right? So as I'm doing this, another thing that was very important to me, when I work out, I would listen to, you know, Christian hip hop music. So I was always listening to Christian hip hop music, and I was listening to EDM music and different music, and I was like,
yo, cut you off. Where does that spiritual foundation come from as it's being as a underlining motivation for how you're moving? Where does that come from?
Man, well, I grew up in the church. So, and I always say, church and hip hop saved my life, like growing up in Chicago.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Yeah. That's just, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Because I chose the hip hop life, and then I also chose church and being in church. And my grandfather was a pastor as well. And so it was like super cool just to be going to church and be there every Sunday. But then also there's a difference between knowing Christ and then having a relationship with Christ. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Over the years learning that. And so when I did the music, it was like, this music needs to have, this book needs to have music with it. And so I was like, well, what is that? And I was like, on every page, I want to have like music with it, give some type of song, and then also shed a light on Christian hip hop too as well. And so I did Bless Mode, the record. And it took off, and it was crazy. It was crazy. And then we also did the trailer because I was like, I want to do a book trailer because I was like, I've seen authors do book trailers, but then I was like, let me do a book trailer that actually look like a movie. And so I hooked up. I hooked up with my homie Irvin Lambert. Shout out to Irvin. Irvin's amazing, director, and what he does with CGI is crazy. And I just like turned everything I was saying within the book into like this amazing like trailer that just like took off.
The reason Bless Mode sticks out for me is because I know you so much better by that point. Yeah. So it's like, so many things are happening in this. One, I know, watch me do my thing. Yeah. I know you love Jesus. Yeah. And I know you strong as hell. Like let's go. Bro, let's go. I tried to work out with Kel. Let me tell you something.
We on tour. Oh, we got
tell us about it.
I did one rep. I said, are you crazy? Because some people are working out for a look or a style, and it's that also. But some workouts just make you strong as hell. Yeah. Why you so damn strong?
Why you so strong?
Why you do that? Why you so damn strong? I just yesterday I saw you doing the push-ups on the V-bar, this challenge.
Yeah.
So the V-bar that you pull for, they put it on the ground and do push-ups on the bar while it's teetering like this.
You gotta balance. You gotta balance
it. Kel doing pull-ups, but he doing this dude on the pull-up bar doing the handstands.
He's going above the bar.
Yeah, and then leveling out. What are we doing, you guys?
I
can do one of these barely. When did the fitness thing happen?
Oh, well, man.
Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Before we go into the fitness thing, hold on.
Damn strong, He's strong.
Yeah, I get it. I want to know, when it comes to religion, like Christianity, has there ever been like any roles or parts that you chose not to do? Or auditions or anything like that because of your faith?
No, that's a better question.
I know.
They all work together.
I think in the beginning, like, okay, so there was a point where I was just like, nah, like when I was like, I don't want to say super Christian, but it was in the beginning, like when you really feel like, hey man, you got to know about Jesus. You grabbing everybody. And it was certain roles where I just was like, no, I don't want to take it. I don't want to do it. And I remember talking to an actor, and they were just like, hey man, like it's the story, because he's a believer in Christ too. So it's like, what is the outcome of the actor? Like of the character. What happens to the character? What is the story being told? Think about it in that way. So then that helped me to be like, oh, okay. Yeah, if you're telling a story and there's a beautiful outcome at the end of it, or it's just something learned through it, just like how Jesus used parables, you know what I mean, to help people understand, then you could play these certain roles. And so for me now, that opened up so much, and I started to play all these different roles. But in the beginning, I was like, no, I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
I ain't doing that.
And,
But,
and do you feel like that ever like impeded, or you feel like what's meant for you is meant for you? Like, do you feel like you turned down anything? You like, dang, I probably could have did that or should have did that.
I turned down some stuff that had nothing to do with on the Christ side.
Oh, okay.
Before that, you know what I mean? That I turned down, that I have been like, dang, I should have. I should have did that. I should have did that role.
What's one?
Okay, so recently,
recently
the homie was like, and it's funny because it's how people view you. You know what I mean? Because they were like, because the homie from Three Strikes, right? That movie, right? So for Three Strikes, I had got offered 3 strikes. Right, I had offered 3 strikes. Yeah, so I got offered 3 strikes too. So I was just like, and the people was like, and he said, "Yo, we gonna do part 2." And I jumped in there. I was like, "Oh yeah," because I was supposed to be in the original. That would be super cool. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that in the comments because that's the homie. And I'm like, "Oh, that would be super dope to do that." And everybody was like, "Oh yeah, right, Kel. You ain't nobody. You would never been. What would you did? Good burger." And I'm like, "Okay." Like, I was like, okay. Another would be, and he was amazing in it.
Yo, Brian,
he should have got it.
Oh yeah,
that's a hood classic.
Another one was, what's another one? Say the Last Dance. That was another one.
Come on now, that's
Yeah,
dance, baby. How you doing?
What's the name? What's the 3-name actor? What's the name?
Sean Patrick.
John Patrick.
Paul, Michael.
No, so it's like Sean
Paul,
Patrick.
Michael, James.
Something.
This is the second podcast where he done came up.
Yeah.
Remember
Yeah,
when we was
Sean
at the Underground
Patrick.
Lounge?
Sean Patrick Thomas.
There you go.
Because we ended up doing a film called Honey Dripper together, which was amazing.
So
film.
why did you turn down Say the Last Dance?
It's a wild story.
Okay. All right, we don't gotta. We'll leave it alone. Hold on, I got one last question. One last question.
Yeah.
For now. Good Burger. Good Burger.
Yeah.
Classic.
Oh yeah, classic.
Thank you.
Oh,
Classic,
yeah.
man.
I mean,
Classic.
even the sequel was great.
Yeah.
The sequel lived up to the hype, bro.
Yeah.
So Good Burger. I wanted to know, has anybody ever approached it? And I know Nickelodeon probably owns it, but has anybody ever approached you about opening like a Good Burger restaurant or doing a TV series?
Yeah, so and this is another thing people know because on the business side of things. So with Good Burger, it was a thing of like, man, knowing that everywhere I go, people are going to say, "Welcome to Good Burger." It's going to come up, or they associate me with burgers, right? So my homeboy Derek Berry, who I partner with, he works with Bucket Listers. We decided to do back in, I want to say 2019, like when I was on Dancing with the Stars. Around that time, we opened up a pop-up. So we opened up the pop-up for a Good Burger pop-up, and it took off. Like it was bananas. Like I mean, the burger. Yeah, you went. You went. Yeah, the burgers were crazy, and it was like an immersive experience. So when you walked in, every employee was like, "Welcome to Good Burger, home to Good Burger," and then you had like an all that station. And a Good Burger station, and orange soda, of course, and everything. The shirt. It was an experience. He had done the Saved by the Bell experience, and me and my wife went there, and I was like, "Yo, we need to do like a Good Burger one." And so we ended up doing a Good Burger one. From that, I wanted to do the pop up first because I know how hard it is, owning restaurants and doing that type of stuff like that.
Right.
So that was open for a while. And then the pandemic hit, and then we had to shut down because we were going to take it from city to city. Everybody wanted us to bring it back. So now recently, I did Kel's Burger Fest, which was like crazy. Our first one was in Brooklyn, and we sold out. It was bananas. I partnered.
Where about in Brooklyn?
We partnered with Bucket Listers. With Bucket Listers. Where we are, Williamsburg. We're in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. And so, and it was crazy outside. And it was also Caribbean Fest going on at the same time. So we thought like, oh, no, are we going to do good? I mean, the place, God, like, blessed it, bro. It was a crowd. We had 3 sessions. It was crowd every time. All sold out.
Wow.
We're going to start taking that around, doing that from city to city. And it was just amazing, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was cool to put on a festival like that and have people have nostalgia and things like that. I don't know if we would do a restaurant just because of like the licensing that goes on with all of that, as far as like with Good Burger, Nickelodeon, Viacom, and the whole gambit.
So they didn't didn't trip about the pop up, the Good Burger pop up, like nobody. Okay, we'll let it slide.
So
this
with
time.
the pop up, we had to partner with Nickelodeon for the pop up, and from doing that business deal, that's why I did Kel's Burger Fest. by myself.
Yeah.
But and no TV series, no.
Yeah, no. We did Kel's Burger Fest.
But I'm saying nobody ever approached you about doing a Good Burger TV series.
Oh, a Good Burger TV series? Oh yeah, people approach all the time. Like at Nickelodeon, we've been talking about doing something like a series or a show or something like that. But I really feel like animated would be crazier.
Oh,
you know, that's my personal opinion because we obviously did Good Burger 2.
Right.
Because when all the approach about the series was going on, then Kenan and I was like, yo, let's do Good Burger the movie.
Right.
So we did Good Burger the movie, produced that in 2017. It's like, but 2017 we had brought all that back. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then I had played Ed on there, and then also in part we did part 2 years ago, which was crazy. Yeah.
Dancing with the Stars.
Talk to me.
It's
Yeah.
right in alignment with everything else.
Yeah.
The dancing, the b-boying, the training.
Yeah.
So when this call happens,
Right.
I don't want to say resurgence, but I remember you taking time off from the business, just like taking some step back, handling some business, spending some money, having some fun, having some downtime. Yeah. It's like because you was going back and forth working so much. Mm-hmm. When this show happens, what was the experience like? What was the training like?
Yeah.
was it? They say it's very intensive.
It's very intense. We had rehearsals where it was 8 hours
Sheesh.
a day. Shout out to Whitney. Amazing. Whitney's amazing. She just won this season.
Yeah.
And we were running her up. You know what I mean? But 8 hours, I mean, like I said, I was a dancer. So I knew how to pick it up, but you talking about the waltz.
Yes.
I knew how to do the Lindy Hop because I've done some stuff, with that and jazz and stuff like that. But, the waltz and salsa and all these different things that I had to learn like quickly. And you had to learn it professionally enough in a week. Because, we get it on Monday and then it was showtime. You know what I mean? On the weekend. And it was like, that's showtime. So it was just a beautiful, experience. As far as, being uncomfortable, but in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Where you gotta shed everything you were thinking about and just be out there and whatever type of clothes they got on you, whatever type of thing, and give the best show that you can. Yeah. And it made me, be free, bro. And it just made me an even better performer because similar to stand up, you know what I mean? Where it's like you just any advice is like you're gonna have to just get up there,
right? Yeah.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's the one. You can't just be, I'm gonna be funny. You're gonna find out. You're gonna get up there, and then you learn the parts of the structure of it. But I'm saying, you know what I mean. You got to get up there. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You mentioned when we was talking Blessed Boat, you mentioned the book.
Yeah.
How we get here?
Okay.
Prank Day is out. It's our first gift ever on the show. Don't worry about our gifts, y'all. Kel done set a standard. We expect gifts from here on out.
Come on, man.
This is not you hear that?
Yeah.
That's hardback.
That's
you hear me?
hardback.
That's hardback. That ain't cheap.
Now all I got to do is learn how to read.
Two-time Emmy Award nominated actor, producer, comedian, author, and youth pastor.
Yeah, man.
Hailing from Chicago. Come on, man.
Tell me about tell us about Prank Day,
Dope,
bro.
man. Dope.
Prank Day, man. So I had this idea where what if a kid does pranks on April Fool's Day, but then on the next day, all the pranks come true. So now it's a race against time. It's all these things are happening. He doesn't know why. There's an actual refrigerator running through the streets. You can see that there. And he got to get his friends to help him out because there's certain things he said about certain people that are about to happen. So he tries to get in front of it to try to stop it.
Oh, dope.
But then there's one prank that he did that could change his entire life forever that he got to stop, from happening. So you got to read the book to figure out what that is. But I love action adventures, and I love writing too as well. And I think our writing muscle started a lot for me, started a lot with me being frustrated at one point with the industry. Yeah. Where it was almost like, oh man, and then I remember I saw Marlon Wayans and at a restaurant, and he just decided to give me this advice. He said, hey, yo, if they don't want to give you the role, you write the role. You do it yourself. I said,
Shout out to Marlon Wayans for that.
I said, oh. And then I just started writing all the time. And then Will Smith was other advice. Will Smith, he started giving me books on what to read to get script
Just Will
structure
Smith,
out
yeah.
and how to get the structure right. And that was on the set of Hancock. On the set of Hancock.
wow.
And it was just like it was
why were you
super
being there?
cool. Huh?
Why were you there on the?
Okay, so his Chico, y'all know Chico Bean, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
Chico
me,
Bean, yeah.
me and him were putting together like this script, and Will knew about it. And he was just like, yo, y'all come to set. Just
This
come
was a
on,
while
come to
ago
set.
then.
Yeah. And he was like, yo, y'all come down to set and y'all be there. And it was when he was jumping off the building. So it was like we ended up.
LA, you know.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so he was like, then he brought me over there and he was like, and I was right. I was the one writing it. So he was just like, let me give you some advice. You know, you get this and you get this. And I was just like, oh, man, this is cool.
Thanks, Will
Yeah,
Smith.
thank you, Will Smith. But I've known him, you know what I mean? Because he's been on all that and other shows like
Right.
that and things like that. But it's dope when, you know, you have fellow actors and people that give you advice. Like Jamie Foxx, he gave me advice where he said on the set of Ray Charles, where he was like, yo, hey, Kel.
Wait. Why were you even there?
You'll be everywhere.
You're in these incredible places. Why are you there? How did you end up there? Come on.
Well, I was there for that one because I was speaking at a school, and the guy that we were working with was also working with Jamie. I also used to work with Marcus King, who also worked with Jamie
That
Foxx
was
as
his
well.
manager.
Yeah.
for a
And
while.
so, and Jamie used to, he was always good for giving advice all the time. And he used to gave me multiple ones. And one I wish I would have listened to earlier, but
Which was that?
one.
Give us that game.
Okay, bro. So the game on the one that he gave me that I wish I would have asked more questions at the time. But Mystery Man was coming out. And so it was the film I was in with Ben Stiller and
Classic.
Jamico
Yeah,
Ruffalo, all that.
absolutely.
And so, and he told me at the time, he was like, when you got one that's about to come out, that's cooking, make sure you got another one in the chamber, another film. So start like, as soon as you book one and you're filming, make sure you start getting that other one and start filming that one and have the other one. And I realized when Mystery Man went up against Sixth Sense, because we had our date and Universal decided that they were going to move the date, but they had no idea that Sixth Sense had that date because it was like an independent. It was like no one knew that film was going to do what it's going to do because of the amazing ending that it was.
Right.
So they felt like, oh, we got this crazy cast. There's no way that Sixth Sense is going to. And Sixth Sense just said, hiya! It's just like,
Sixth Sense.
It was
Yeah.
crazy. But I mean, shout out to Mystery Man where it became a cult classic.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
like-
afterwards. But just understanding, you know,
And
that.
What,
you know
and
what
what specifically was the advice that Will gave? I don't know. I might have missed it if you said it, but what was his specific
His
advice?
was on writing. Like he just gave me different books of how to read and how to define a character and how to write a character for
Say
a
the
film.
Cat?
Yeah, Say the Cat was one of the books as
Absolutely.
well. Story was the other book.
Yeah.
And Story is an amazing book.
thick,
It's
thick,
very
yeah,
thick book,
dense.
but if you can get through it, which I did, it'll really tell you how to connect the story the right way.
Are you
Yeah.
still trying to? Because I like Dance Food. That was Dance Food, right? The one
Yeah,
that you,
yeah. I wrote that.
You wrote that,
Yeah,
starred
yeah.
in
Shout
it.
out,
Did you
bro.
direct it too?
Cedric directed that.
Cedric
now
the
that's a great
Entertainer.
story.
Yeah, go for it. What?
Yeah, let's hear that, bro.
Oh, man, so like I
Let's
said,
hear these stories.
like I said, you know, writing I think is the most amazing thing. Like when you hear stories about Stallone and writing Rocky and all those different things, and I feel like that's when you're at a state where it's just like I'm gonna create. You know what I mean? That's the best stuff, man. Like I've never been the type of person where I don't like the whole like I'm gonna wait to the phone call.
Right.
Pump that, man. Like go create it. Go get your people together. Go film it. You know what I mean?
Not to cut
Yeah.
you off, man. It's so interesting. Of all the guests that we've had on here, everyone seems to be champion the same idea of like the go get it, man. I like
Bro.
everyone who's been in that seat. From the Afions, from the Kevin on stage,
Everybody say, yeah, you can't wait.
to the CPs, to
Yeah.
everybody's been saying, "Go make it happen."
Facts.
This is dope, man. Go ahead,
Facts.
not to cut you
So
off.
with that one, Cedric, I remember I was taking the script around, and it was a wild story because it was about a guy that could only fight when music was playing.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, back to dancing.
Right,
You know what
absolutely.
I'm-
Back to music.
Tag it, man. Tag it,
and
man.
what was
Okay.
important to me, I was also in footwork music in Chicago. You know, that's where you footwork.
move your feet.
So
Yeah,
I was into that too. So this was the story was about a juker that does juke dancing in Chicago, and he knows karate. He learns karate, and he can only fight when music is playing. Though, and he meets the sensei who Afion actually played. Afion played the sensei, and did an amazing job. And I remember giving the script to Cedric. He was like, and at the time, which was dope, Cedric was like, I want to direct. And I haven't had a chance to direct yet, and this is what I want to do. So this was his first directing job, and at the time he was shooting Cadillac Records at the time. Yeah. So it was super dope. Like, he's doing Cadillac Records, but at the same time he's flying back and forth and he's shooting, directing this for us, and it was super cool to be like working with him, and from Steve Harvey's show, this is big bro anyway. You know what I mean? So it was just super awesome for him to give me that alley-oop and put amazing comedians in it. Like, we had some amazing comedians that was in that, bro. So it was great.
I want to know what you learned from making a film independently, because I think where we at now in business, like a lot of people trying to start making their own TV shows, their own films. Was there anything you learned from that process?
I did. So within that, it was just like, we did the film, finished it, and then we had to go pitch it around, obviously. But because it was through Cedric's production team, he had to make the decisions as far as like what streaming platform it was going to go on, at the time. What I did start to understand which was great, because it gave me a lot of advice on, how to get to the streaming platforms, where to take it to. But for me, because there were some other ones I would have probably took it to, you know what I mean?
Cedric was like, not Netflix.
At the time, it wasn't even, Netflix wasn't even like popping like that at the time. At that time, Netflix was the DVDs. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, that was Redbox. So we were at the turn of it all. You know what I mean? But it was a learning experience. It was definitely a learning experience. And now I understand, as far as like, film it all, get it done. And then as far as like the streaming platforms that you do go to, be careful about which one you rock with. You know what I mean? Yeah. But which streaming platform you go to.
I've always wanted to ask you this.
Yeah.
You've played so many roles, so many different characters. Do you have a role in mind that would fit all the different facets of you that you would love to play?
Ooh, a role that I would.
You could dance, music, and be hilarious, and be strong as hell, all in it.
Leading guy, all incorporate everything.
That's hilarious.
I'm
trying to take an orange soda out this motherfucker, you break your hands.
You got to do a character just called Strong Nigga.
There's one.
He's spinach, but he drink orange soda.
There's one about a legendary scientist, and I'm not gonna say what that movie is, African American scientist.
Okay.
That I want to do the film for. I want to do a story. He knows who he is when this happens. You know what I mean? But I don't want to tell nobody, because I don't want nobody to.
Yeah, right on.
You do it.
Right on.
But you do have it in mind.
Yeah, I do have it in mind. That's gonna be a dope role, because I do want to show my dramatic side, because I do have a dramatic side too as well. And that's the thing too. I think in the beginning it was kind of like, I play so many different characters. It was kind of hard to like kind of pigeonhole me as like, Ed from Good Burger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And because a lot of like, child stars, they get into that, where it's like with Jaleel, everybody was like, Urkel. Right. He's like, man, I don't want to talk about no Urkel. And so like, I totally get it. You know what I mean? But for me, I had played so many different characters, but now it's where the new generation is starting to discover all that in these different other shows. And with Good Burger 2 coming out, it's like, and I'm like, okay. You know what I mean? And their kids are like introducing them to the other characters that I play. But I just finished a thriller. I got 2 thrillers that are coming out.
Come on,
I'm excited.
Wait, hold on.
I'm excited
Michael Jackson, hold on, Kel. That's why you're on the show, Kel. Because, not to cut you off, because you're killing it, Kel. Come on, Kel. 2 thrillers. Come on, man. That's killing it, man.
Yeah, so me and Josh Server, we got one that we did together, and it's a thriller. And it's called Heading East, and it's deep. It's like, it has a Get Out type of feel to it.
Psychological and
it's a psychological thriller. I love psychological thrillers, and people are gonna be super excited to see my character in that. I also have a film, and I can't give too much about what happens in this film, but it's so good. But it's with me, Kevin Hart, Drewski, Casanat. He showed the sizzle.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah. So I'm in that film as well.
Do you ever feel underrated as a comedic actor, or do you feel like you like?
I got you.
Yeah.
You Kel Mitchell.
Yeah, I got you. I'm like, you Kel Mitchell. Like, are they still making you? I'm sure you audition for stuff. I'm guessing, but do you ever be like, I'm Kel, bro? Like, what?
I think. Here's the thing. It's like I've always been a competitive person, and that goes into the fitness part of it too. But I like this spar of the journey of being in the industry, because one thing I do know is that no one can take the talent that you have. And that's the thing. As long as you stay in it, you stay healthy, you stay creative, you stay learning and continue to learn, it's always like every now and then, because it's always funny to me. They're like, man, where Kel at? But and boom.
Right.
Something comes out. And it's just like, oh yeah, what? Killing that joint, killing doing that, killing
Southside.
And that's been a game, that's been a thing for me. Like, I like doing my wife was like, you mysterious to the people. But I like the whole like that style of doing that, where like just when you want to count me out, and then it's like boom, here we go.
My bad,
yeah.
So there's another book.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what?
There's another book before this.
So we got Prank Day and then Bless Mode. Bless Mode.
Yeah. So the journey of Bless Mode. I know that you, London touched on it a little bit.
Yeah.
Was that always present, or did you feel like you reconnected at some point in time to your religious, to how much you love the Lord?
I love the Lord.
You love the Lord.
Yeah, man. I feel like there was a time when I didn't want to be here on Earth. You know what I mean? And so with that being said, there's so many people that are choosing that route. And for me, and where my heart is that when life changed around for me, you know what I mean? And the Lord was always there. It was Him that did it. Because when I realized His love and how He feels about me, and that made me go, okay, I want other people to know about this love that God gives. And you're beautifully and wonderfully made by God. And don't let something that happened in your life or generational things that happened or whatever, you're not defined by that. You know what I mean? You can change. You can you can have the strength and be who you want to be and do the things that you want to do. Don't go into because this brain right here, man, it's like a drive. It'll hold everything, and the enemy is just trying to keep making you think like, oh man, well, you ain't gonna do it. You gotta do it, just like what you were saying, where like the underrated. But if I get into how people feel about me, you know what I mean, or what they may think, like the fans, like, or someone that's not a fan of how you should be doing this because this, and it's almost like, nah, but do what in your heart. You know what I'm saying? Like what you really feel. Do that thing that is in your heart, and like never stop. You know what I'm saying?
And you thought I wasn't gonna get an answer to it because I asked why he was so damn strong. The Lord said strength. He never left the gym after that. And so, you thought I wasn't gonna get no answer. Just as high as I got an answer.
Yes.
My bad, brother. My bad.
The Lord told him that you can have all the strength. He said, strength? That's what I need to say.
Well, and people were like croaking, man. Like also too, like people, if you got to take care of your physical self, like especially like I'm 47. You know what I'm saying? So the thing about it is that
that's crazy because I'm only 32.
Yeah, and I tell people I never say old. I don't say like 47 years old. As you notice, I said 47. And the thing about it is because it's all about how you view yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like I'm super old or anything like that. You know what I mean? You got to tell yourself that. And I'm all about physical health, spiritual health, and your mental is important.
So, I say, if you had a 20-second call, right?
Okay.
If you had a 20-second call to your young self or to your future self.
Wow.
What would you say to that person?
A 20-second call to my younger self and future self?
20-second call, either to your old self, or to the future self. What would you say? Which one would you call?
Ooh, to probably. Dang it, man. You know what's crazy though? because I get those questions a lot, right? Those type of questions, like, would you talk to? And the thing about it is, like, I'm a big fan of Back to the Future, right? And so, and I talk about this in Bless Mode, actually, because people do a lot of it in their mental, where it's just like, if I could just go back and I could tell myself and change this. But the thing about it is that if you go back, you're going to change something in the time continuum. You know what I'm saying? You're going to change something now. And the thing about it, like, everything I went through, suicidal, divorce at a young age, drinking, smoking, all the things, people doing me wrong, contract, all these different things, right? It made me the man I am today. You know what I mean? And so it's like, when you get over those barriers and you get over those things, and then now you become the man that you are today, then, you know, you get the all the blessings that I'm looking around now, that I'm looking around and that I'm seeing. You know what I mean? Where, like, everyone has a smile on their face. The family has a smile on their face. My wife's happy. Everybody's happy. You know what I'm saying? So it's just these beautiful things of and who you are. And when you look back, you go, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the story of it all to get to where you are now, that's the fire that should give it to you. And if the Lord did it once, He do it again, as far as like the boundaries that you could go to and the things in your life that you can get to, like in Last Dragon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That glow.
You got the glow.
You feel the focus.
You got that glow. Like, Leroy was always the master. You know, plain and simple, he was always the master. He was looking for it. But it was inside you. It was inside you. You see what I'm saying? So it was inside you. And then my future self is like, inside you. That's where the strength begins. They was dropping bars. Inside you. But it's like, and when you look at, like, and to talk to my future.
Reach that upper level.
It is always be one. It's a sacrifice. It takes hard work. It's the way of life. It's a sacrifice. This life is a sacrifice, bro. And so I embrace it all, the good and the bad. And that's why when and you know, as a believer in faith, you gotta love God through the bad times and the hard times, the ups and the downs. Find the joy in everything. You know what I mean? And me and my wife, shout out to Asia. I mean, you know Asia.
On,
we always talk about let's cruise, bro. Let's cruise. You know, and within saying that, it's just like, just cruise. Like, don't take it overboard. Like, even in Hollywood, like, with thinking about Hollywood, I mean, you know, you right, you all this different stuff. Just like being in Hollywood, someone told me recently at a party that I was at, and they were like, Hollywood is like finding out when Santa Claus isn't real. Like, when you find out Santa Claus isn't real, that's the you see how your head went like this?
Trust me, I know.
So and that's when you know people are green, when it's like, oh, this gonna happen, and this gonna happen, and this gonna happen, and this gonna happen, and this gonna happen, because you on this show. No, like, you know what I mean? When you see what's behind, and you're really in this thing for a few years, it is like when finding out Santa Claus isn't real.
When was that moment?
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna let you finish.
But when you find out Santa Claus isn't real, and you start seeing the machines that are behind it all, then you have to decide to yourself, what type of machine are you gonna be? What type of building stone are you gonna grow on, and what type of team are you gonna have? And so for me, I had to hire and fire a lot of times. I had to find the right team, and now the team that I have now, they know what I stand on. They know, like, what we need to do, all these different things, and it's beautiful, and everybody's working at the same time, and that's the thing. Like, everybody's working and tap in with your team. Because a lot of times, with a lot of actors, they ain't tapping in with their team.
Yeah.
They just go, but why you ain't doing what you supposed to do? And they'll realize, like, well, they got families and they got other clients.
50 other clients.
50 other clients. And so you got to remind them, like, but because you are your job. You know what I mean? You're the brand. You're the so you need to know what your brand is,
right?
And know what it is. You know what I mean?
What do you wish you knew about entertainment before you got into it? Like, what's some game, like, what's some information you wish you would have known before really diving into it?
Some game that I wish I would have known, man. Well, definitely with the one I told you about, like, having that other one ready. Like, never
why
get,
you got that momentum.
Why you got the momentum. Never get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Never get comfortable. The other one is, it takes a team. It takes an entire team. Because, like, especially when you get into it young, and then it stops, then it's kind of like, and then the people that you thought were like, oh, this is my big brother, this is family. Like, these are producers, writers, executive producers. You know what I mean? And then you call them, hey man, what's happening? The phones don't it ain't the same.
Numbers stop working.
So then, and then what I would tell to that young man that goes through that, that's when you don't allow frustration to jump in. You have to understand that this is a job. So the thing about it is when we produced the reboot of all that, right? When we came back and it was all these new kids, they were sitting in the table read. And I knew that it was going to be the same thing where they just tell the kids, yeah, on the show. Hey, let's rock the show. And you go, all the fun and skip it. And I was like, tell these kids the real deal Holyfield. Like walk in there, get excited. Like I'm excited for y'all. This is great. We saw your audition tape. You got the part. Then I said, but never forget who you are. This role in this TV show is not the thing that defines you. And I told them that straight up before they started shooting. I said, this is not the thing that defines you. You're going to work and you also going to have a long life. This life is long. You have a long life. So some of y'all might want to continue to keep acting. Some of you might not. But just know this is a stepping stone to the other jobs that you are going to do. So understand that this is a job first. And understand that God has blessed you with a talent, and this isn't the thing that defines your talent. Your talent is still in you. So when this stops, you're going to take it to the next thing. You're going to take it to the next thing, take it to the next thing. Understand that. And so that way there's no competition. But I didn't want competition between the kids. I didn't want them to feel like that. I want them to understand it's a job and y'all working as a machine like Voltron. Y'all working together.
To make this thing amazing. Yeah.
And I had my, and then after that, I had my parents fly out. Because I said, I want the parents to talk to the parents. Because a lot of time the parents are agreeing within this too. They're learning along the way. So I was like, y'all come and talk. And I remember being there and the producers told me, man, that was such an amazing thing to do because you saw parents coming out crying.
Wow.
Crying, talking to my parents. They were crying because it was questions that they had. A lot of time the parents don't get to talk to anybody. It's like you just sitting there. Yeah, what I do with
I've been working at my job for 20 years and he makes more money than me.
My son ain't strong like you. When he gonna get strong like you?
When he gonna get the muscles? He gotta get the muscles.
Well, it wasn't actually that conversation.
Before you go, this was my last one.
Yeah.
Not even so much a question, but bro, I love that you found your light with all the stuff that you've been through with this amazing journey. When I meet you, bro, you know people like this. You meet them and they're just warm and open and vulnerable, and it's like a light that pours out. He's like, "Oh man, Kel's here, man. Everything gonna be all right."
That's what's up,
bro. That's beautiful that you have that.
Thank you, bro.
I'm looking at you like, man, God has His hand on you.
Absolutely,
bro. That's how.
Bro.
So I'm looking at you just like, man, it's amazing. It's amazing that we here.
It really
you know
is.
What I'm saying so
because you touched on it, could have went all kinds of ways. You know what I'm saying? So it's beautiful to have that, bro.
Man, it's people, like I said, it's people ain't here. Like it's actors that y'all know of that was friends of mine that aren't here. You know what I mean? So it's beautiful to wake up every morning and be the reason why somebody smiles today. It's the reason why we meet all each other. Y'all help me. Like even like I've never gotten to a point where I go, well, I just know everything. You know what I mean? Like you always be a sponge. Like even when I was doing stand up. Yeah. Both of y'all, both of y'all was very instrumental in helping me through that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's another one too. Like ego is a big thing. You know what I mean? That could destroy a lot. And I just think in relationships, like you have to have a good relationship with everyone and know that you're meeting everybody for a reason. We all got children, man. So it is what it is.
How does your wife play a role in? How does your wife play a role as far as your ability to be optimistic?
Bro, Asia's my best friend, man.
Shout out to Asia.
Yeah, Asia's amazing. Yeah, you know.
Asia, we love you.
That's my sister's name.
Oh, really? That's his name?
Asia's good people, man.
Man, my best friend, encouragement, knowing that we doing this together within everything. You know what I mean? Prayer partner. You know what I mean? We know that it's spiritual warfare. We're in this together. You know, we're one. You know what I mean? And to really understand that and be thankful for that, it's awesome, bro. Like, I'm so very thankful for my wife. You know, she's my gift from God, like, for real, for real.
Wonderful, man.
You know what I mean? And it's like when you are praying for that, because, you know, I've been in the industry for years and been in and out of relationships and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And it's so, like, when you go, like, okay, work on yourself. when you start to work on yourself, which I did, and then the Lord sends you a queen and goes, okay, now you ready. Now you're ready. And I think that's within every season. You know what I mean? Like now you're ready to do what you're supposed to do because I got my queen with me too as well. You know what I mean? And so it's just been beautiful. And I love the fact that, you know, she's from Gardena, California. Come on. You know
Okay, shout out to Gardena.
You know what I mean? The real LA. You know what I'm saying? The other side of the freeway. You know what I mean? And
She understand all the Chicago in you.
Yeah, she understands the Chicago in me and the real in me. And she, you know, shout out to, you know, that side of LA. I love it. And yeah, man, she gonna tell you that real. You know what I mean?
I get you.
Yeah.
What's something small that she does that you didn't realize means so much to you?
Something what?
Something small that you didn't realize means so much to you.
She does nothing small.
Ooh, okay.
Bro, everything is big.
Talk about it. Shout out to Adrian.
Everything is big. Just her getting up and smiling at me. You know what I mean?
In the morning.
In the morning.
Yeah.
That's
right,
big.
Doc.
You know, when she get up, it says, hey, the angel's up. Everybody up. We up.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
so that's what's beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's amazing. When my wife wake up, I'm like, can you go back to sleep? If you can do us all a favor, take your ass back to sleep immediately. But hey, man, whatever. We two different people. We got a game on this show.
Kel, we ain't done yet, Kel. Shut up. Kel, listen.
I'm sorry.
Shut up, Kel. We ain't done.
That's funny.
Welcome to Killin.
That's gonna be funny. That's gonna be funny.
Shut up.
That's funny.
Hey man, we got a game on this show. We call it Kill It or Let Live. Okay, kill it or let live. I'm gonna throw out a topic and you're gonna say whether we should kill it, you're not messing with it, or let it live. It's all good.
Oh shoot.
Okay.
Okay.
Kill it or let live.
Kel, buckle up. I just tell you, buckle up. Okay.
I tailored this song for Kel.
Did we do this?
No, he's a nice Christian man.
Let's go hard. Go hard. Let me hear it.
Kill it or let live. Your lady passing gas at the dinner table.
Passing gas at dinner table?
Kill it or let live.
What do you mean? Do I get up or I let her know what's happening?
You kill it like you not cool with that, or let it live. You okay with those fumes?
Oh, we gonna let it live because it has happened. It has happened. It has happened. I know if you know your wife, you know the smell of her. You know what I'm saying?
You know your wife's smell.
Yeah, you know it instantly. We've been somewhere, vice versa. We've been somewhere at a party or something like that, and then I go, did you just? And she's like,
Did you say something about it?
One time I had to take it because we like, okay, look. So we love to cook and go to different restaurants and stuff like that. And it was some place we went to and it didn't agree with her. Yeah. And so we were at a spot and we talking to the people and it went off and I smell it in the air and they smell it. So then I don't want baby girl to get that smoke.
So
I'm that smoke and I'm just looking at them like, well, you know, hey, come on, man.
It's the orange soda.
Orange soda. It's the orange soda.
Hey, it's all good.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Being the star of any movie and television show you want to be the star of for the rest of your life.
Rest of your life.
For the rest of your life.
Rest of your life.
For the rest, any movies, any TV shows, you could be the star where you had to pick of the litter, but you must participate in a Diddy party.
I hate this face. I hate this face.
Kel.
He told you to buckle us.
You the star.
You the star.
Every movie. I'm talking about Star Wars, Marvel.
I could be the star in any movie,
for the
but
rest
I have
of your
to
life.
go to a Diddy party.
You have to participate. You ain't going.
That gets going. I have to participate. What are the options? Kill it or what? What is it?
Kill it or let live.
Let live is I'm cool with it.
Let live?
No, I gotta kill it, bro. I can't be no part of that. Can't be no part of that.
Okay.
Can't be no part of that. Can't be no part of that.
Can't be no part of that.
All right. Okay.
No.
Kill it or let live. Letting your lady go on vacation with her friends, but she tell you she not taking her cell phone.
Wow. She not taking her cell phone?
Not taking the cell phone. Kel, what are you going to do?
She tell you she didn't forget it.
She didn't forget it. She told you.
I'm not taking my
just so
cell
you know,
phone.
I'm leaving my phone.
Just so you know.
Right here on the dining
Now,
table.
is there a reason for not?
Hey, we gotta do it.
That's between you and her.
She's leaving. She didn't forget it.
She didn't forget.
She's telling you, I'm leaving my cell phone.
Luggage in hand. She like the cell phone stand.
Well, I trust her. Ain't nothing gonna go down.
Okay.
But here's the thing. The hotel, I need to know the hotel.
Okay.
And it has to be check-ins with the concierge, because I know she's going somewhere nice. It got to be with the concierge at a certain time. You gonna have to check in to see how the kids doing.
Yeah,
we got babies.
We gotta see how the baby doing. I gotta make sure you
see how the baby's doing.
Yeah, I gotta make sure you
good.
What if she say they don't got no telephones?
They got no telephones in Jamaica.
We can't do it, and not because the reason, not because of any wild reason like anything happened.
Right.
It's just that something can happen with the kids.
Yeah, that's your
Kill it or let live.
Yeah.
Something can happen with the kids.
Yeah.
Kill it or let live.
I don't know if I can.
Do it. What are
We gotta
talking
kill
about?
it. We gotta kill it because the kids.
The kids. We gotta kill it because
the kids.
Because of the baby.
I gotta call you, baby.
Okay.
I gotta call you, baby.
Yeah.
All right.
What the kids hit their head or something?
Kill it or let live.
Yeah.
Playing Medea's best friend in the upcoming Medea Goes to Space movie, but you gotta wear a dress.
Medea Goes to Space.
What the fuck?
2025.
Medea goes
Today.
to space. 2025.
Tomorrow. You're
Did you
booked.
do a Medea? What you in a Medea?
Booked tomorrow. You're booked tomorrow.
He ain't
They're
talking to
sending
me.
the script. You're booked tomorrow. They're sending the first class flight tickets.
You number 2 on the call sheet.
Medea.
Ooh,
is-
number 2 on the
Ooh,
call
number
sheet.
two.
Number 2 on the call sheet.
He raised the stakes.
Netflix is airing on streaming
Shout out
on
to Netflix. We love Netflix.
Streaming on
look-
Netflix,
okay.
but you got to wear that dress.
I got to.
You got to wear that
Number
dress.
2.
Number 2 on that
It's in a
call.
robotic dress because it's space. It's you like how I feel, but see, you gotta talk
Take
about
you to the
it.
technicalities.
like
It
the-
don't technically the fabric
thick
is not.
maid from the
It's
for
not
the
a sun-
Jetsons.
it's not a sundress.
We talk about
It's
sundress
not a-
from
oh,
Walmart.
Sundress? No, I can't do it. Gotta kill it.
Okay.
Gotta kill it. No sundress.
2, I got 2 more. Okay, go. Kill it or let live. People who live in apartments that have Ring cameras. Do y'all see this? This shit be pissing me off. I don't know what I see this.
Kill it or let live.
Kill it or let live.
Oh, just in general.
Yeah, just in general.
Or you support it, or you don't support it.
People that live in apartments that have Ring cameras on their only
Now,
door.
if you I like how I'm explaining it. If you got like a penthouse like in New York and it's kind of big, you know what I mean, or Chicago,
Okay.
you got about 5 rooms. You know what I mean? It's everywhere. You know, you
One
might
door,
need-
5 rooms.
Yeah, one
door,
door.
5 rooms.
Something might happen. You know what I
Okay.
mean? You got
Okay.
Ring cam.
yeah.
You letting
Ring
live.
cam.
Okay. All right.
But not inside though. You can't.
So you gonna let that live?
Can't have no
Okay.
cameras.
Yes,
yeah.
All right. Last one.
So some apartments is huge.
Another. No. Dropping. Too similar.
Go crazy. It's all good.
Go crazy. Okay.
Go crazy.
He said go crazy.
Not the
You
face.
don't know.
Oh,
You don't know.
no.
You don't know, Kel. Okay.
no.
He said go crazy. You talking to Justin?
I can't go that crazy with Kel. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Oh,
Kill
shoot.
it or let live. Eating ass. No, I'm joking. I don't want to do that. I can't do that.
Let's see.
No, go to the next question. Go to the next question.
He is married.
Hey, man.
I can't do that with Kel. I can't
You
do
in
that
our
with Kel.
bedroom now.
I can't do that with Kel. I can't do that with Kel. All right, kill it or let live. I do got a little restraint. I know y'all think I don't got none. All right,
Okay.
kill it or let live. You get to experience time travel. You get to experience time travel for the first time, and you're also known as the inventor of time travel. But the only place you can explore is slavery.
What?
Are you going back?
Are you going back?
You're not going back?
I'm not going back.
Not gonna be able to
You don't
I
wanna
don't want to
teach
see that. I don't want to see it. I understand. I don't want to see that.
You don't want to go back to the future in slavery?
No, I don't want to see that.
You say no?
No.
Part
man.
4?
No.
Part 4?
I don't want to see it. No.
All right, that's done.
Shout out to them nice clean Chelsea clothes, man. Shout out.
Oh, Kim, come on, man. You gotta have
I
Chelsea.
see what you're doing with the money green top.
gotta have
I
the
want
Chelsea.
to let you know. I see
thank you.
you and Justin. I see the lineups.
Hey, man.
man.
I
Come
see the
on.
lineup.
I went to the shop.
I appreciate those
I went
nice
to the
cuts.
shop.
You gotta
My
do it.
hoodie
You
on,
know what I'm
see?
saying? You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't like what's going on.
That was funny.
So I went
The
back
face.
and forth with a lot of different with a lot of different top fives, man.
We do a top 5.
Yeah, because I had top 5 sketch shows. I had top 5 orange sodas. I was like, he'd probably be in a soda deal. I was like,
Because of pop.
Yeah, I was like, you can't even talk sodas like that. Chicago actors. Or comics.
Okay.
That's a lot of them.
Top 5 though? That's gonna get me in trouble, bro. That's my family. That's my family.
Come on,
man.
Kel,
That's my people's, man.
All right.
That's gonna be family. I love them, man.
I got a bit. How do you order the sketch shows?
The what?
The sketch shows. All the sketch shows that have existed. Because I feel like all that should be highly ranked.
Okay.
So it's top 5 sketch shows.
Yeah, so top 5.
Top 5 sketch shows. Is there 5 sketch? Is there 5?
No.
Absolutely.
Oh, you can rank them.
You know,
Absolutely.
Are there 5?
We got Saturday Night Live.
Okay.
We got In Living Color.
Okay.
We got all that. We
Mad
got
TV.
Chappelle's
Mad TV.
Show. We got Mad
You're
TV.
correct.
We got Key and Peele.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So top 5 with sketch shows?
Yeah, man.
Oh, snap. That's gangster. I never got that one.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's gangster. Okay, top 5. Okay. We're going to go. Oh, what you about to say?
we got no SNL.
No, I got it.
Okay, you got it.
I got it. So we going from number 1? My number.
You can.
all the way down?
Yeah.
Okay.
However you want to do it. If you can just name the 5 or you can order 'em.
Oh, okay. All right, bet. So In Living Color. That's definitely it.
Yeah.
In Living Color. All that.
All that.
I agree with that. Should be, bro.
As it should
Because we
be.
don't get mentioned in this
As it
sketch,
should
and
be.
we should be, man.
I agree.
SNL. Gotta do that. Okay. I'm gonna go even further.
I know exactly who you're thinking about too.
Richard Pryor.
Yep, that was just for to say that.
Oh, the Richard
had
Pryor show.
it had a show, a live show, and then also I'm also gonna go. Sammy Davis Jr.
Ooh,
had
throwback.
he had a night like a vaudeville,
Yeah, like a
variety type of job. But no, not Sammy, because I love Sammy's great work. But I'm gonna go with Carol Burnett.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Carol Burnett.
Carol Burnett.
Definitely the first Carol Burnett mention on this show.
Because I mean, it was a boss though. And I love the work. I got to meet Carol Burnett and Tracy Ullman. They gave me an award back in the day when they had the Cable Ace Awards.
Yeah.
And I won, and that was just like a big moment for me that they presented it and everything.
What award was it?
It was for Best Male Actor and it was for the Kenan Kel show. It was sitcom. Best Male Actor in a sitcom.
Dope.
And there was a lot of cats that was mad at me.
Yeah, man.
It was all grown.
deserved.
It was all grown folks in there.
Well deserved, brother.
Me and Kenan were just little kids. And we took
Final
that joint.
question, man.
Yeah, talk to me.
You're killing it in what is it? What is you can have it exactly how you want it, career-wise.
Okay.
What does it look like? What does killing it at this variation look like for you? Is it movies? Is it TV? Behind the screen? On screen? Is it 5 movies a year? 3 shows? Like what is it? What does it look like?
What you're talking about, like in a fantasy thinking of world?
No,
like
just
now?
you manifesting.
Me manifesting?
Yeah, you're manifesting it. This is how your 2026 slate gonna go. Got 4 dramatic roles, 2 biopics. Like, what does it look like?
Oh, what it look like? Okay, cause see, I'm so.
we believe in right with you, brother.
I'm the type of brother where I'm so like where you're at, like there's different seasons. Okay. And I think that people have to understand because my mind don't work like that. My mind work in a way of like I'm gonna get it. You know what I mean? Like continue to stay killing it and learn from every season. Because that's the thing. Because the thing is that you can't control what's happening on the outside, and the way the business changes and the way the business switches, it's a thing where you have to change spiritual adjustability and also business suggestibility.
Yes.
Learning how to do that because there's so many people that get stuck in their old ways that they don't know how to continue to work within this business because like, oh man, and it's like, no, learn of what's going on now. You know what I mean? Learn from what the influencers is doing and all this different thing like that. I just went to a red carpet and they was like actor and influencer, Kel Mitchell. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I was like, oh, okay, because I understand brand deals and doing the different things of that way of being an influencer as well. So just the way things change, man. I know that didn't answer your question at all.
No, it counts, man.
Hey, man, make sure y'all pick up Kel's book, Prank Day.
Prank Day.
Man, we appreciate you. What's your socials where they can find you?
Thank you, man. At I am Kel Mitchell. You can check me out on Instagram. See all the crazy workouts. See the films that's coming out. Just Instagram because we used to do the .com, but that's just KelMitchell.com. Google me, baby. Like Tiana Taylor say.
Hey man, appreciate y'all watching. Subscribe, like, comment. Let us know your favorite moments from this episode. Continue to tap in with the culture with us. You know what I'm saying? We've been your host, Justin Hyers,
London Brown,
BT Kingsley,
and the one and only Kel Mitchell.
Come on,
drink your water.
Wait. For the culture, can you give us welcome to the good? Can you give us one of welcome to the good for the culture,
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Hold on, but can you do it to Killin it? Say, welcome to Killin it.
For the homies, let's go, man. Welcome to Killin it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I think you're ready. Okay, these are my guys, man. They're doing a great show. It's called Killin it, and you gotta kill it. You know what I mean? So, welcome to Killin it, home of the Killin it, where you just keep killing it.
Yeah.
Killing it.
My God, man.
Oh, that's beautiful, boy.